Mikey Musumeci is leaving one championship. Wow, I was not expecting this at all. But I will say, I thought that Mikey was going to be loyal and stick it out, but I think that he just had enough considering what happened at 168 in the lead up to that fight. The weight cut, the title being changed, the title being stripped, all that mess going on there. I was not expecting this, but at the same time, I completely understand it, and I, looking back, can completely understand why it happened. So here's Mikey's statement regarding one championship, the end of a chapter of my life. Today, I would like to announce that I will no longer be living in Asia or competing under one championship. Wow. Almost 3 years ago, I met Chatri in Singapore in a meeting that was supposed to be 10 minutes, and it turned into 4 hours of us talking. A real passionate guy here, Chatri is. Some of the bravado he puts out there is kind of bullshit, but he is a true passionate MMA fan, a true passionate martial artist, Chatri is. And Mikey is too. I had never lived outside of my family in the US, and then I called my mom and told her that I'm changing continents and moving to Asia. That's a big deal. Not just moving somewhere or moving out of the house, but moving across the fucking world. These past 3 years, I have had some of the best memories and lessons of my life. I met so many incredible people in Singapore, Evolve MMA, and in Thailand, whatever that is, BJJ. There was a gym that he went to, obviously, over there. Had to keep his training up, had to keep performing, had to keep getting better, obviously. So he had to find a new gym over there. And these people I would consider to be friends and family for life. With the opportunity that Chatri gave me with one championship, I was the first submission grappling world championship the organization ever had. That's a big deal. It was fun to see him go up the rankings and then become a champion and then continue to defend his title. It was fun to watch. Mikey is a fun character. Gets a little bit weird. He's a bit of a nerd, but it's kind of endearing. And I had the platform and the opportunity to help grow the sport of jiu-jitsu to so many more people. Yes, he did, especially over in Asia, no doubt. He definitely pushed those numbers over there. I will forever be full of gratitude to him. And we traveled to 6 different countries together. It was always training, talking about life with so many amazing memories. This part of my life, I'm ready to now stay permanently home in the US where my family is and start a new chapter of my competition career and life. Asia will always be my second home. Thank you, everyone that supports me. I am beyond grateful. God bless. Love that from Mikey. Good stuff. Keeping positive, not really burning bridges, but definitely getting out of there. So, if we remember and react back to a time before this, when it all kind of started to go wrong in my mind, and what makes sense to me is that Mikey Musumeci missed weight, trying to cut too much weight. He failed hydration. He's no longer able to defend the one flyweight submission grappling title at 168. They stripped him. Mikey tried to cut 35 pounds in under a week. He was supposed to fight Cade Rutolo at 155. The limit there was 170. He couldn't make that. Cade Rutolo got injured. He brought in a backup fighter to fight for the 125, aka the 135-pound belt. Mikey couldn't cut that much weight, tried to do too much. They shouldn't have done it, and for some reason, one championship stripped the belt. Doesn't make any sense. Mikey Musumeci reacts to losing the one championship title. Let's read through this little article from Bloody Elbow. 168 goes down this evening, September 6th, live from the Ball Arena, Denver, Colorado. Co-main event was supposed to be Mikey and Cade Rutolo at 170. Unfortunately, Rutolo withdrew from the bout due to an injury at the Craig Jones Invitational. Yet this is where the true chaos really began, with the promotion quickly moving to book Musumeci in another title bout in order to keep him on the card, this time against Babito Oliveira at flyweight. Having to cut 35 pounds was just completely unreasonable. Mikey was asked to drop 35 pounds in just a few days. It didn't come as a surprise. Then the fan favorite failed the hydration test and subsequently could not make weight. It's been labeled an egregious failure as part of the promotion. Musumeci has been stripped of his title for some reason. This makes no sense. Again, the 28-year-old has now shared his reaction to the chaos, both on and off the scales on Instagram. This is what he said following all that mess. This is probably one of the worst days of my life in jiu-jitsu. I wanted to compete so bad at 168 in Denver, in America, in his home country. I felt horrible that the fans were coming to see me and I was letting them down. Listen, this was bullshit from the company, completely on one championship's fault. This was absolutely stupid, I gotta admit. I tried to make championship weight in about 72 hours, but it was too much on short notice. He contracted some kind of issue with his lungs, tore his lung. It was absolutely crazy. I mean, I don't know. Mikey, he truly loves his fans. Like, he's a good guy. He gets a little weird at times, like I said, but nonetheless, the guy's always trying to perform for the fans, always trying to put out for the fans. And he just came up short, and he felt bad for it, and he had to say this, and I think ultimately this is kind of what started the rift between him and One Championship. And now it looks like he's going to be competing in other realms, so who knows what it's going to be. CJI, ADCC, maybe Karate Combat. Who knows? Karate Combat's been making waves. They're doing the War versus One Championship, Karate Combat versus One Championship, playing that up. Whatever. We'll see what happens with Mikey. I'm excited to see what's next for him. He's a fun guy, interesting character in the world of jiu-jitsu. One of the people that I definitely latched onto that brought me into the world of jiu-jitsu. He tries to finish guys, and that's what I like to see. Him and Cade, two guys that love to go out there and try to finish guys. They don't stall out, and I like that. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one.